Etheria Restart Guide Collection Event, Plagiarism Disqualification. This is a retweet of, or a quoted reply of a tweet, I guess. The Etheria Restart Guide Collection event has now concluded. We sincerely thank everyone for their amazing dedication and efforts. Your participation truly made it special. Discover the winning entries and meet the brilliant guide creators behind them on our official website. Guessing that people plagiarized the contest got caught? That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. So without reading this, what I feel is that someone won the contest and then they were found out in some way to have been plagiarizing something, probably Pridewin or some other big guide website, and then they were found out and then they were disqualified. But I wonder then, if they were disqualified, did they just repick the winners? Disqualification notice for Etheria Restart Guide Collection event. Dear hyperlinkers. By the way, chat, do any of y'all still play Etheria Restart? We regret to inform you that the following works and the player accounts that registered for the event have been disqualified from the Etheria Restart Guide Collection event due to plagiarism. So the first place winner got disqualified for plagiarism. First place. Their work, rank 3 Etheria player shows you how to bruiser. Second place was also disqualified. You're kidding. Work, Etheria Restart United Front Guild Battles Basic Mechanics. You're kidding. Both first place and second place were disqualified. Two of them, both first and second place. That's wild. As it has been confirmed that these submissions were plagiarized and not submitted by the original authors, both works are hereby removed from award consideration. Wait, not submitted by the... So you mean to tell me there were dumbasses out there that just went onto some random ass video or website, decided, yep, I'm gonna submit that work as my own and try to claim a prize. And they they were masquerading as someone they're not. That is wild, man. True Evil is a YouTuber for the game. Yeah, so what it says here is that they were not submitted by the original authors. So someone went onto True Evil's YouTube channel and took his video and they tried writing it off as their own. Hello, why are you commenting your own YouTube videos from an alt account? Yeah, exactly. That's what they'd probably think, but they probably didn't even think that. I wonder if they got called out for this. What happened is probably True Evil and maybe Jake saw that they won and they were like, but we didn't even enter. So then they escalated it with the global studio, and then they maybe had them banned themselves. I guess we'll find out. It's been confirmed that these submissions were plagiarized and submitted by the original authors. Both works are hereby removed from award consideration. Furthermore, the player accounts that registered for the event have been permanently banned and will not be eligible to participate in any future events. So, oh damn, they also they went even further and they decided to ban the players that submitted it. Good riddance. Good fucking riddance, brother. We value originality and I mean, I'm gonna be honest here. They say they value originality, but then they were also found to be using AI to generate the characters, portraits and stuff. So, I mean, integrity. I mean, it's the communities you find on social media would probably, not probably, would very strongly disagree and would very likely confirm exactly how predatory and honestly stupid a lot of the things that the studio does are. A little bit hypocritical if you ask me, but they used AI art. Not that it's bad, but you can't say that. Yeah, that's exactly my point. They state here, we value originality, but then they were also, caught using AI. So do they really value originality, or do they just only want to save face because they were caught? They were caught. That is why. We value originality and integrity in our community, and we appreciate everyone's understanding and continued support of fair play. They say they value integrity, but bend their players over without dinner or lube. Exactly, yeah, because they don't care. As long as they're making money, they don't give a damn about whether or not their players are happy. They're not Kudo, okay? Right? They don't prioritize making a good game for players over revenue, over profit. So Kudo has defined themselves, right? You might hate Wuthering Waves, you might hate Punishing Graven. That's totally fine. You don't have to like their games, all right? That's totally fine. But let's be honest here. Everyone has acknowledged now and understand that Kudo care about their game, care about their players, and care about their community more than they care about revenue. They could be making a lot more money if they had a 50-50 on their weapons, right? They could be making exponentially more money if they raised the pity from 80 to 90 like Hoyo's games have. They could be making more money if they ran more limited banners per patch, rolled out more characters per patch, right? There are so many ways Wuwa specifically could be making a lot more money, but they don't. And the reason for that, and the reason why they're constantly pushing out better and better looking characters, better and better playing characters, better and better worlds and story and voice acting and everything, is because at the end of the day, they're reinvesting a lot of the money that they earn back into the game because they want the game to be good. They want their game to continue to grow, to continue to expand, and continue to break through the barriers that the gacha genre imposes on gacha games. Yeah, and you also get free copies of the characters in the shop just by playing. Before we go any further, I do want to take a moment here to thank all of my incredible patrons over on Patreon and my YouTube channel members who allow for me to continue to do dedicated videos like this every single day. You guys are absolutely phenomenal, and I genuinely cannot thank you all enough for the support. Kudos brand is putting the art and passion and player base ahead of profits. Exactly. So again, like you might not like the game, that's totally fine, but you cannot argue the fact that Kudo is redefining how gacha games tackle user retention, user recognition, user reward, and appreciation. So this right here, saying we value originality and integrity in our community, and we support fair play, and then them doing all those events that you can't even finish. Like, I mean, just go back and watch some of my Etheria Restart videos. Like, you'll see exactly how obnoxious some of this is. Some of what they have done is. Third place was the only true one. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm not playing a Kudo game. Where do I start? I mean, you can play it. You can start with Wuthering Waves and just play it and just enjoy it. That's what you should just do with any game, right? Any gacha game you want to play from any studio, just download it, play it, have fun. They're all enjoyable in their own way. That's it. It's really just, it's very easy like that. What do they get that, wait, hold on. There was a reply. For additional clarity, so True Evil, the YouTuber himself, stated, I didn't get banned or plagiarized. Someone submitted this video, who was not me, to a contest that I didn't know about and got first place, so I told the contest people I didn't enter it. Oh, okay. There you go. He himself, chat, he himself decided he was going to report it after he found out he got first place. That's hilarious, but you know, that's great. Good for him, man. Good for him. Punishing Graven is Kudo too, right? Yes. Punishing Graven and Wuthering Waves are Kudo's two big games. Does include Tower of Fantasy? 100%, yeah. I've told people this time and time again. Just because I don't like a gacha game, okay? Just because I don't have fun in a gacha game does not mean a gacha game is bad. It just means that I don't personally like it. That's it, right? I don't like Tower of Fantasy because it's just poorly designed. It's incredibly predatory. It's really dated now. And the power creep is horrendous. But there are people that still like it, and they're not wrong in liking it. It's perfectly fine to like Tower of Fantasy. It's perfectly fine to like Genshin Impact. It's perfectly fine to like Wuthering Waves. Anyone that tells you you shouldn't like a game because they themselves don't like it, I mean, that's telling of the kind of person they are. They could tell you, I don't like this game and I don't think you should play it, but that's just a subjective opinion. Saying I don't think you should like it is completely different to saying I don't think you should play it. There are games that I don't think people should play, but if they like it, that's perfectly fine, and I am more than happy to admit that there are gamers that like every kind of game. As I always say, not every game is for every player. Stop using critical thinking. This is the internet. I know. I understand gacha tribalism is a thing, and you can only like or hate something. You can't, you can't appreciate this. That's hilarious though. But good on them. Good on them for disqualifying. I know you think that you just hit the end of the video, and technically, yeah, you have. And I know your first reaction is to close out of it at this juncture, but don't. No, instead, I urge you to take a moment here and click one of the videos on screen that are coming up in just a moment so you remain up to date with everything going on in the gacha genre. Trust me, you're not going to regret doing so. Stay flaccid.